Hey guys. Okay, great news. Last lesson. Okay, this is the last lesson for the chapter, and then next week we will move on to different material. So, this last lesson is kind of different. Okay, it doesn't necessarily focus on just quadratics, but it focuses on those parent functions. Okay, so I know that we talked about parent functions at school. Parent functions are your basic functions. So what is the bare necessities, okay, that is needed in a parent function? So as you can see, there are 4 different types. So this lesson is just going to be, can you identify what type it is? Can you give me the equation? And can you draw what the parent graph looks like? Okay, your check for understanding for this video is going to mirror this almost identically, okay? So please, guys, take notes. It'll help you. And honestly, most of these you will probably already know, okay? So there are 4. The 4 are, we have linear, which, hint, hint, we did y equals mx plus b. We have quadratic, which we definitely did, okay? That's what we've been working on for the past several weeks. We have absolute value. Okay, and I know that we covered absolute value because we put all of those into that short little unit. And then the last one that we have is exponential, which, better news, we've done this. So guys, we have done all 4 of these. So now it's just basically kind of going back and review and say, okay, if I see this picture, can I instantly pick out that that's a linear function? Okay, so for linear, the parent equation is y equals x. Okay, y equals x. So this is in the form of y equals mx plus b, but we don't need a b because it's super basic, and our m is 1. It's super basic. So this is a 1x. So up 1, right 1, up 1, right 1, up 1, right 1, up 1, right 1. There is no b, so it would start at 0. So your graph is this. Okay, super basic, straight, linear line. Starts at 0, up 1, right 1, up 1, right 1, up 1, right 1. This is as basic as it can be. Okay, so if you see a graph that looks like this, can you say linear? Or can you say it's y equals x? Okay, I hope so. The next one is a quadratic. So we talked about what is the special, how do I word it? What's something special that you see when it comes to quadratics? So we talked about it. What instantly makes it a parabola? The squared. Okay, so again, this is also on our graphic organizer. The parent function is y equals x squared. Okay, so it starts at 0, 0. It's basic. It's not a shrink. It's not a stretch. It's concave up. It is just perfect. Okay, bare necessities in order to be a parabola. Boom. Perfection. Okay, right in the middle. Again, concave up. It's not skinny. It's not wide. It is just your basic parent function. Okay, third one, absolute value. So remember, you can never have negative distance, right? You can move backwards, you can move left, you can move right, you can move forward, but you cannot say go run a negative 1/10 of a mile, okay? You can't do it. So if it's never going to be negative, that means it's always going to pop back up, right? And so we have y equals, the absolute value has to be in there somewhere, so the bars, and again, it is just your simple x, okay? So your graph goes here, and it's a straight up, and right here, it's not going to continue down, because 1, that would make it linear, but 2, we just got done saying this was never going to shoot out a negative, so it's going to go up right there. So it's going to make like a V. So absolute value V, V in value, V for the parent graph. That might help you, okay? So absolute value y is absolute value of x. The last one that we have is exponential. So I know that we did exponential, we did that unit. So exponential means when something just skyrockets, right? 2 squared, 2 cubed, 2 to the 4th, 2 to the 5th. They're going to go exponentially quick. So y equals b to the x. The x, remember, the variable is in the exponent spot for it to be exponential. Okay, this is what's changing, and it's growing rapidly. So we're going to start right here at that 1, right? Because even if this is a 0, remember anything raised to the 0 is going to spit out a 1. So 0, 1. And from here, it's just going to, it's going to shoot up like a J. Okay? It is just going to shoot straight up like a J. So that's it. Okay? Can you identify these? Can you sort them? Can you say, oh, this is absolute value. This graph, parabola, oh, quadratic. Okay, that's the goal of this lesson. So hopefully this helps. Again, I hope that you took notes over this, okay, because that would definitely help. So I miss you guys. Hope you guys are staying safe and healthy. And again, please reach out if you need me.